2 minus 7. We can't do 2 minus 7, so we're going to borrow from the 2, make it a 1. The 2 now becomes 12. 12 minus 7. Give you a second to try to compute that in your head. 12 minus 7. 12 minus 7 is 5. 1 minus 1 is 0, but because it's the last set of numbers, we don't need to write the 0. Mario and Randy are looking for letters from ancient Greece. Mario finds 35 letters. Randy finds 10 letters. How many more letters does Mario find than Randy? 5 minus 0. You can complete that here. And then 3 minus 1. You can complete that right here. Mary Beth looks at items about ancient Egypt. She looks at 182 pictures. She looks at 134 artifacts. How many more pictures does Mary Beth look at than artifacts? You can't do 0. You can't do 2, take away 4. So you're going to borrow from the 8 and make it 1 less. 1 less than 8 is 7. So now this number, the 1 we borrowed, goes in front of the 2. We now have the number 12. 12 take away 4 is 8. 7 take away 3 is 4. And 1 take away 1 is 0. Because it's the last set of numbers, we do not have to bring that 0 down. Mary Beth looked at 48 more pictures than artifacts. You guys can do this one on your own. Mario and Randy are learning about ancient Rome. Mario uses 102 websites. Randy uses 100 websites. How many more websites does Mario use than Randy? Start in the ones and subtract. Move to the tens and subtract. Then the hundreds and subtract. None of those require borrowing. Keisha is looking at pictures of ancient Egypt. She has 412 pictures. She looks at 366 pictures. How many pictures are left to look at? You cannot do 2 take away 6, so you borrow from the 1. 1 less than 1 is 0. You take the 1 that you just borrowed and you put it in front of the 2. That number is now 12. 12 take away 6. 12 take away 6 is 6. You can't do 0 take away 6, so you have to borrow. Borrow from the 4, make it a 3. Take the 1 that I just borrowed from the 4 and put it right here next to the 0. That number is now 10. 10 take away 6. 10 take away 6 is 4. And 3 take away 3 is 0. Because it's the last set of numbers, we do not need to bring down that 0. Mario and Randy are sorting artifacts in history class. Mario sorts 165 artifacts. Randy sorts 149 artifacts. How many more artifacts does Mario sort than Randy? We can't do 5 take away 9, so we have to borrow from the 6. When we borrow from the 6, we make that a 5, 1 less. The 1 that we just borrowed from the 6 comes over here in front of our 5. We now have 15 take away 9. If you remember my trick about subtracting 9s, from a number with a 1 in front of it, you can actually just add these two numbers together. 1 plus 5. 1 plus 5 is 6. 15 take away 9 is 6. 5 take away 4. 5 take away 4 is 1. And 1 take away 1 is 0. Since that is the last number, we do not need to bring that 0 down. Raj has 10 books to read on ancient Greece. He reads 5 books. Then Raj finds 4 more books to read. How many books does Raj have now? So the question is, how many books does Raj start with? Here's question number 1. And it says Raj has 10 books. So he starts with 10 books. Does Raj add or subtract when he reads those 10 books? So when he reads those books, we then subtract because he's done with those books. How many books does Raj read? So according to the story, it says he reads 5 books. 5. Add or subtract to solve. How many books does Raj have left to read? 10 minus 5 is 5. Does Raj add or subtract when he finds more books to read? When he finds more books, he adds. How many books does Raj find? According to the story, Raj finds 4 more books. 5 plus 4 is 9.
Thank you, Ms. Crawford.
Keisha has 36 pictures on ancient Rome. She glues 12 pictures to her poster board. Then Keisha glues 13 more pictures to her poster board. How many pictures does Keisha have left to glue on her poster board? Question number 1. How many pictures does Keisha start with? Says Keisha starts with 36 pictures. Does Keisha add or subtract when she glues pictures to her poster board? So when she takes her pictures and she puts them on the poster board, she is subtracting them from her total. How many pictures does Keisha glue to her poster board first? She glues 12 pictures to her poster board. So now we're going to solve. 6 minus 2. 6 minus 2 is 4. 3 minus 1 is 2. Does Keisha add or subtract when she glues more pictures to her poster board? So she now has 24 to glue, and she's going to glue more. She's going to subtract from her total of 24 and glues more. According to the problem, Keisha glues 13 more pictures to her poster board. 13. Now we are going to subtract. 4 take away 3 is 1. And 2 take away 1 is 1.